dey go choba o. Say, hope say you no go take. No, go come back. Let's just go and buy something at Choba Market. I was sharing with my colleagues this morning during one of our meetings. I said, in my undergraduate days, people that were going out can come to me and say, D. They used to call me Double D then. Double D, how far? I'm like, I'm good. I beg. I want to go and see my guy. Or there's this guy I want to go and see. This is his number. This is his picture. This is what he looks like. And this is exactly where I am going to. And I'm like, okay, be careful, And it was not just about the ladies. Even the guys will come to me and say, I'm going home for the weekend. Then we go to school, and those of us that live off campus, after school, we go home for the weekend. And they say, I won't reach house, so. Okay. All right, so be careful, that kind of thing. My cousins will even tell me, then the Alu 4 incident happened, and let's assume they met someone on social media and they wanted to see the person, or they wanted to visit someone, a friend or anybody. It didn't have to be of the opposite gender. It could even be the same gender. Say, I'm going to Alu. It was funny. But at the end of the day, what they were trying to do was tell us, see where I'm going to. Then some people even had a pattern. If they usually did not sleep out, when they eventually do, they sense that there is a problem. So even if you were going to go out and you were not going to come back, you would inform someone, please don't wait up for me. I'm not coming back. See where I am. And you expect that these days, because of the security situation, there's a major concern about security. Was it not weeks ago or last week we were talking about people that were robbed, the ones that were shot, the e-hailing drivers that were attacked, and all of those things? Why does it seem like people are being secretive about their whereabouts? Except, of course, when they want to show off on social media. It's very possible for me to put up a picture, and then for location I write at I think Port Harcourt Pleasure Park is popular. At Port Harcourt Pleasure Park. So whoever sees my picture knows that it's either I was at Port Harcourt Pleasure Park, or I had just left Port Harcourt Pleasure Park, or I am still at Port Harcourt Pleasure Park. And some people say they don't want to display their location. Sometimes even when you go live, people can tell where you are. So if you are at Nigeria Info and you decide to go live, they can tell you at Nigeria Info. If you set up your social media accounts in such a way that your location is on, people can literally tell that you're at Room OC, you're at Room Ekini, you're at this place. I mean, that option is possible. But no, there are people that still choose to turn off. Now, I'm not saying that you should not, keep some things about yourself secret. But if we look at the rising cases of missing persons who were later found, or those who are yet to be found. The other day I was reading in one of our dailies, and they said the Labour Party candidate for whose state is still missing after 2 years. Where did he go to? Who was he last seen with? Some of these information, where and when they were last seen, with whom, who did they tell, are usually helpful during investigations. But when nobody has a clue, nobody knows where you are, nobody knows where you're going to, nobody knows who you were with, and then they don't see you for a very long time, how would they even know? When do they start searching? When do they begin to suspect that something is off or something is fishy? Now, why am I going on and on about whereabouts? Okay, you heard in our major news bulletin the decomposing body of a 300-level biochemistry female student of the University of Port Harcourt who was declared missing. She had been found inside a nylon bag after she was allegedly killed by a man in Port Harcourt. The student was reported missing 4 days ago, meaning it could have been earlier. Viral videos on social media showed how the corpse was wrapped in a nylon and a young man suspected to be her boyfriend being handcuffed by local vigilantes in the area. It was gathered that the young man was about to dispose of the body last night before he was caught, and he has been handed over to the police. The River State Police Command and the management of Uniport are yet to speak on this. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, are you secretive about your whereabouts? Or is there at least one person you tell your whereabouts? So one of my colleagues mentioned that people are being secretive these days because they don't want people to know their success and go and block it, village people. That's why people don't tell you they are traveling abroad until when they get abroad, you see a call from an international number. And you say, who is this? Namio. Na you. It's me now, Emeka who? Emeka now, your guy now. Emeka you were with last night sharing a drink is now in London and he's telling you he's now in London. And you're like, Emeka, but we're together last night. You didn't tell me you were traveling. Now, what if Emeka didn't tell anybody and he wanted to just travel and then inform people? What if something had happened to him on his way? Who would have known that he was on XYZ plane? 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. Also, 087 923 0003. 0817 923 0005. Telegram number 0809 0364 1080 030 Please, I need 923 p.m. Go there. Conversation. Ask how formal Twitter is at Nigeria. Info screen. I always jack your call for passing you on me in the news. When you the first just go ahead. Afternoon.
This person can be used up just within my body. They know they even at the now. No, they know they talk. All of them with this over there. They take a serious. They take a serious. I saw them today. I was like crying. Human beings that with me. This is human beings. Put into line long, and they just stand. They look. Just stand in front of the dead body. They look at. This thing is getting out of hand. If they send you to go school, I beg.
Isaiah.
Go and read the book where they send you.
Isaiah, can you hear me? Yeah. Isaiah, are you secretive about your whereabouts, or is there at least one person you tell your whereabouts?
Sorry?
Are you secretive about your whereabouts, or is there at least one person you tell where you go to?
Yes, the way I did my own, anywhere they go, I tell my brother, they always tell my brother, share my location with my brother, tell them, see where they go in case. And true, if they don't see me before that time, everybody will call, where are you? How are you supposed to be?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Hat from NTA Road. Hi, Hat. Welcome to the sunny side.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Personally, someone like me, I don't really like unveiling things about myself, most especially if I'm going out or traveling. Sometimes that's reason to me. I remember when I was going for my NYSC, I didn't tell anybody. Fafa Kano.
You didn't tell anybody.
I'm telling you. So I just found myself, even when, in camp now, they are posting pictures, I didn't post. I didn't do anything. Even when I finished that, I came back. They were like, are you going for service? I said, yes, I'm doing my service. They are surprised. Even when I finished it, I still did not post. That is the kind of person I am. But if I'm going to somewhere and I'm not really, I work with my how would I put it, with my feelings. If maybe I'm going out and I don't have that prompt to go out, I just relax back. Or if you should invite me now for a place, I try to do an X-ray or background check of the place you're inviting me to. That is the kind of person I am. So personally, I am security conscious of my own self. And I'm always alert.
Hat, you are so brave, because this is me not talking down on those at the north, but with insurgency and everything, I knew how NYSC was. A lot of people did not want to be deployed to the north, and they were always happy when they were redeployed to other parts. You on your own by yourself, pack yourself, went to Kano, you told nobody. So if anything had happened to you, God forbid.
Yes, yes. No, I personally, that I said, before I even took that journey, I think I even have to do a lot of studies. Like, I don't have to do a lot of studies. And on my phone, personally on my phone, I kept my family member in case of emergency. You know, when your phone is locked,
Yes.
it's how you keep it just to keep a family member in case of emergency. So some of my particulars are with me in case of emergency. So if, God forbid, if they had an accident or so, they can as well have access to my phone, to my people.
But don't you think it would have shocked people to know, should something have happened, somebody is going to say, are you Hart's brother? Okay, he's along Port Harcourt Aba Expressway in accident. Oh, we don't know. It's like this vehicle is empty. He boarded, was heading to Kano. Wouldn't it shock them that you were going to Kano and you did not think to inform them?
It will. I know several times I've even traveled to Lagos. Most people did not know. They just like for 2 weeks they have not seen me. Suddenly like, where have you been? I said I travel. So I don't really. It's not my thing. So I believe I will change towards that gradually.
All right, please. Nonso from Diobu. Welcome, Nonso.
Yeah, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Is that, I tell people my whereabouts because I don't hide myself.
Okay.
And I'm not doing any illegal business. I'm doing a genuine business. So people that hide themselves, they should check themselves. They should check themselves. Maybe they are doing something bad. And another thing again, this thing we are hearing in River State is too much. This killing is too much. Who are these boys? Who are these women that are killing people as if people are chicken? It's unfair. And if you watch the kind of people that are there, it's all these WhatsApp men and all these WhatsApp girls. So all people want to meet up. They don't meet up like that. If boys are too much this time around in this state, in this country, in this Nigeria. I just don't like what I heard now. It's unfair.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Nonso. It is really unfair.
Okafor
from LL1. Welcome, Okafor.
Yeah, good afternoon, my sister.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Thank you. I share my secret only with my immediate family. If I'm any reason I have to travel.
Okay.
It's only my wife, my children that will know where I am going to. And even the person I'm going to see will not even know I was coming. If you ask me, will you come? I say, okay, let me think about it. And you'll be surprised to see me within your area. But I will never tell you, look, I'm on my way coming. No, I don't say it. Because my experience in life today has taught me that not everything you do, you let people outside their immediate family to know about it. But to do certain things by surprising them, you get there and they see you. How did it happen? Oh, I just changed my mind. I decided to come.
Okafor.
That is how I do my thing. I don't,
can I shock you?
Because so many things are happening in the society today.
Okafor, can I shock you?
Yep.
There are some people that are married. Their wife does not know where they are. There are some women that are married. Their husband cannot tell. Their husband cannot stay and say, okay, I know my wife is in Choba. Or I know my husband. If he's not at work, then he's probably at Shedrack's place. Or is somewhere. I don't know if you get what I mean. Until something happens. That is when they are shocked. It's just like there was that new. I don't know if it's a rumor or something, but I'm sure you must have heard. The husband was in plane. The plane was supposed to be going to Lagos. Meanwhile, the wife did not know that he was actually going to Abuja to meet side chick. Okay. Then the one in the Lagos plane now crashed. The wife was crying that, oh, my husband is on that plane. Oh, my husband. Meanwhile, the husband did not board that plane. The husband was on the plane in Abuja. How would the husband now come back and tell the wife that, you see, exactly, as I was saying, I did not enter the Lagos plane. It's Abuja I went to. How?
Yes, in a situation like that, let me quickly tell you here. Once every marriage is not properly, the foundation is not properly built. That's what you usually experience. Most of these marriages you talk here now, like this one that they don't tell each other the truth. The foundation is built on falsehood. that you start telling lies. You won't tell your family where you are going. Secretly. First, well, such marriages or such a visitation or traveling, where you told the family a different thing, not another thing. The family is very well. It was not it was not a proper visit, but every genuine visit, the family must know about it, and that is I do my thing.
All right, Real Gift says he tells his family. No, that's not Real Gift. Okafor. Real Gift from Port Harcourt Town. See the way you are confusing me. Stop laughing. Stop. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Lady DW.
Good afternoon to you, Real Gift.
Well, what is like with that confusion once in a while?
I beg, I don't need this type of confusion. I'm walking.
This one I need confusion. Don't worry. My lady,
yes, sir.
That matter you just narrated is easy now. Somewhere along the line, you got a call from Abuja, so you have to.
And you did not tell your wife that, babe, I don't change plan. No, now Abuja, I don't they go now.
I wanted to tell her when I get to my destination.
You wanted to, past tense, wanted.
Don't worry. The wife will even thank God, say the husband not there for the husband.
But you know that women, I'm a woman, we are capable of overthinking, and before you know it, we'll put 2 and 2 together. Not they carry us, they play.
Well, what can I put together? Maybe I don't do joining. On this issue,
yeah,
there's no two ways about it. Just like my guy on the other side, Mr. Okafor said earlier. If you are going on a genuine business, definitely your wife must know. Must. It's not whether should. It's a must. Let her know exactly where you are going to. And as time goes on, in between, give her updates. So say, see, I don't reach and whatever. It depends. You understand my point?
Yeah.
Even if you are going on the other side of the divide type of journey, get one particular person who will say, if they go that kind of journey, we're supposed to tell you in case anything happens.
Sorry, please speak English real good. What is the other side of the journey? I don't know. I don't understand.
That is for some persons who are going using Malga's language on holy journey.
Unholy, okay.
Unholy.
Unholy.
So, there should be one holy person you know who is close to you, who don't know about the unholy movement.
Your guy now. Your guy then.
So that in case of tomorrow. But for me, I think the first thing, that is one thing my late father taught us. Even if you are leaving the compound, if you go to the next place, might be the next compound, tell somebody, say, they go so place. They enter the next day at the case. Because you never can tell what is inside that compound you are going to meet. Not to talk about working on a journey. So for me, we should tell. And also, even the students, just like you said, those days they come, no wonder we know the other side now.
I don't know.
Come to them, you say they don't go. Anybody very close to you.
Are you with me? Real gift? Or did we lose that call with you? Okay, I think we lost the call then. I see some messages on Facebook. I would like to read them. Where do I begin? Okay. Okay, Chuku John Castro says, being secretive. Hold on, just a second, please. Being secretive about your whereabouts is very dangerous in the normal sense of it. But in the world we live today, where people kill for the fun of it, trust me, it's very rare. So people tend to hide their exact location as to be security conscious and also do not want to be disturbed. But in the real sense of it, your whereabouts should not be hidden so as to know where you are in case of emergency. They can easily locate you when you can't be reached on cell. Also, in a case of accident, they can trace when last they spoke with you. Amadi Secondo Zebulon says, being secretive is not too good to an extent. I think as a human, you should have at least one person you share some certain things with. Though you should be able to know their mental capacity in handling some of your gist before sharing with them. Being secretive has led so many people to their early grave. Udoka says, people are always secretive about their whereabouts because they are doing illegal things. If you're just joining us, welcome. And what are we talking about today? We are talking about being secretive about your whereabouts. And in summary, what I've been trying to say was what I've been trying to do was marry what we had in time past and what we have presently. Before now, when the security situation in these parts were not as bad as it is now, people would gladly tell others about their whereabouts. You can imagine when your neighbor is leaving a compound and the person is not just saying, I they come. The person is saying, I they come. I they come, make I just reach. I want reach my friend house. They will mention the friend's name. And you know, sometimes when they do these things, it helps because there were no mobile phones at the time. What we had was that jotter you can put on your door and drop a note. So if someone comes looking for you, they can tell the person, she's not around or he's not around. He went to his friend's house, so place.
Hey girl, you and this fan vanille, don't you ever get tired of it?
I'll let that question